Good morning, happy Friday! It's Friday! Whoop, 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 whoop. It does mean, however, though, it's our last live of the week. Sad times. We have had a cracking week, though. We have celebrated our 13th birthday in style. We have been here with you every single morning at 10 o'clock, bringing you loads of new deals, loads of new launches, and loads of amazing guests. And today, we have the incredible Stacy with us. Woo!
Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you back.
Good to see you.
I'm so excited to be here with you.
I'm so excited to have you
It feels like
here.
forever since we were together.
It has been a very long time, hasn't it? It has been a long time. But today you are going to be showing us the most amazing concept card that you have created for us. It's just awesome, isn't it? It's so much fun.
I love it. It's so much fun, and it appeals to like older and younger.
Yeah,
So it
definitely.
appeals to everyone.
Definitely. A little bit kinetic, which we love
Yeah.
in a card anyway. We love anything with a bit of movement. So we are going to be looking at that for you today. I'm just going to remind you of some of the amazing products that we've brought you this week. So we kicked off on Monday with our Moonlit Moments collection, which was absolutely stunning.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
So beautiful. The colours are just so dramatic. It was just beautiful. On Tuesday, we brought you a whole show dedicated to crafting with Hunky Dory, which we loved.
Awesome.
We really did enjoy that show. Then on Wednesday, the mega card blank multi-buy meganess. The meganess of shape cards. It was just incredible value. They were so cool. I had the best fun picking those last week. I was like, oh, let's do this one. Let's do this.
I've not seen them all together. I've seen like bits on everybody's desk. They just seem to be everywhere at the moment in the office and in the warehouse.
They're amazing. Make sure you grab those. Yesterday, guillotine. Supersized guillotine. Oh my goodness, have you seen it? It's amazing. It's massive. If you've been looking for a bigger guillotine in your life, then that is the one for you. It is absolutely awesome. We love it. And then obviously, and glue dots yesterday. I completely forgot about the glue dots.
See, I missed yesterday's show, so I've not seen the guillotine yet.
You need to catch up.
Dots, so I need to catch up. I need to go back and catch up.
You can rewatch us at any time on Facebook and on YouTube. If you've missed any of the shows, you can watch us back at your own pace. You can pause us, you can fast forward the rubbish bits, and just jump straight to the demos as well if you want to. Okay, so every single day this week, instead of a Win It Weekly, we've been doing a Win It Daily. How exciting is that? So every single day this week, we have given away one of these essential bundles. It comes all jam-packed in the fabulous storage caddy. Let me open it. And then inside, you're going to get some diamond sparkles. You're going to get some prism ink pads, the shimmer ink pads. You're going to get some of the regular ink pads. You're going to get some prism brush markers. You are going to get some prism craft markers. And you're going to get a little book. All of that, all neatly stowed away in this fabulous caddy. It's worth £90 and one person is going to win this today. We're going to announce the winner on today's show. And we've got Spin the Wheel today. Oh, best day ever. Okay, so what is our question for our Win It Daily? Oh, she's not giving me a tricky one today. Okay, Friday the 13th is said to be lucky for some. Who? Is it people who marry on Friday the 13th, people born on Friday the 13th, or people who live at number 13? Ooh.
I have not got a clue.
I have no idea. My little Sophie was born on the 12th of August and we had a planned C-section, and they asked me if I wanted it to be on the 13th, and I was like, no, because that means at some point her birthday will be Friday the 13th.
Oh no, see, I'd be fine with it, I think.
No, I didn't like it. No, I was like, no, thank you. We'll stick to the 12th. I was not okay with that.
No idea though.
I actually haven't got a clue. I think I have the answer.
I do know somebody who got married on Friday the 13th.
I don't think I do have the answer. I don't know.
I think I've got the answer.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, Stacey's got the answer. Stacey knows.
I think I know anyway.
Like, share and comment what you think the answer to that is, and we will give away this incredible bundle today at the end of the show. Okay, so let's move on to our amazing brand new launch that the fabulous Stacy has designed for us. But before I show you everything, let's have a look at BT. How amazing are the samples? I love them. I love them. Okay, so what you're going to get in here is your die set. Okay, let me show you this because it's been so cleverly put together. So this shows you the actual sort of concept. If I turn it around, you have all the bits and pieces you need. And then inside, you've got your instructions. This is what we like, isn't it? Full step-by-step instructions with images as well, so you know exactly what you're doing. So you've got your die set, which is $14.99. Okay, then let me show you the board, sorry, as well, before we move on. So you can see, look how this spins. It's so cool. And then we move on to our stamps. So you can get these in the Ultimate Collection, which will save you £15. That's almost like getting the die for free, isn't it? That's quite cool. So you've got your 4 A6 stamp set. So this is the actual stamps here. And then this is how it works with the die. So I'll just lift that up so you can see. But obviously you can spin this to the sentiment that you want. Okay. How cool is it?
It's super cute because then you can put the characters in there as well.
Yeah.
So we've shown on that one, you've got the hedgehog holding the little bubble wand, but they all hold the bubble wand, and you've also got the choice of the balloons as well. The little balloons will also fit.
So you could use the balloons.
So you've got a choice in that one, what you want to do.
Oh, that's fab, isn't it?
But yeah, you can have the little creatures poking through the aperture as well.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I love, love, love this one. So this is your first design, Adorable Animals. I'll just show you the stamp as well so you can see, but we have got that stamped out for you. So it's a little bit easy to see all the detail, isn't it, once it's stamped out. Then we have, I love this one. This one is Pick a Prize. I don't know about any of you guys at home, but Joseph is an absolute pest for these machines.
I know.
Every time. So you've got the actual machine in the stamp, and then obviously, if I just lift this up, you can see again all the fun things. And this one's over this side, so I need to just bring my hand in, sorry to... Where is it? Come here. There we go. So it will bring you a little teddy. Or a spaceship. How exciting. And then obviously you've got all your sentiments as well in there. It's just such good fun, isn't it? Really good fun. Your stamps are obviously on our regular 3 for 2 promotion as well. They're £8 each or 3 for 2. But obviously the saving is in the multi-buy where you get the die set as well, which you're basically getting for free, aren't you? Fabulous
The good
value.
thing about these is that you can also use the stamps just on their own.
You can, definitely, yeah.
There's nothing in there that says you have to use it with the die set.
No, definitely not.
So if you're just really liking one of the stamp sets, just grab one of them.
Yeah, for sure. That one is, I do like this one. I do like the last one that we're going to look at as well, but that one is a really good example of how you can just use that by itself, can't you? You don't have to use it with the die set. Then we have got Flying By to Say, and obviously we've got lots of different sentiment options over here. We've got You're Plain Awesome, Just For You, Good Luck, Hello, Happy Birthday, and With Love. And then you can see how they're going to work in that fabulous little banner. It's so cute, isn't it? Happy birthday. Hello. I love it. It's so cute. And then we have got, this one is possibly my fave, just because of the boys in our house. I know that they'd really like this one, the arcade fun. So you have got the stamp set again with that, you know, really sort of retro gaming machine. And then you've got all the different options of different games in there, haven't you? It's really such a fabulous concept. Happy birthday.
Another level complete, another year gone by.
I like that. It's so cool, isn't it? Love, love, love. And then I'll just lift it up so you can see inside there as well. So many options as to, you know, what you use in the images there. And again, it's another great stamp that you can use completely on its own. You don't have to use it with the die. So you're going to get everything there. You're going to get the 4 A6 stamp sets. You're going to get the die set, and we're even giving you the brads. So we're literally giving you everything you need to put these cards together. All that it needs now is a little bit of creativity and some colouring options, you know, whether that be your prism markers or your brush pens, your watercolour pencils, so many different options as to, you know, how you colour them in. But Stacey, can we come to you for a demo?
You can.
I'm so excited.
I'm a little bit nervous, but
don't be nervous.
Definitely,
don't be nervous.
Yeah. So I have prepped the card that I'm going to make. I had to
You're very
make
good.
sure that I did all the measurements correctly before I did it live.
Yeah, we don't want
so
that.
this is the card. We're going to use the Flying by to say. So the die set itself usually just cuts a square. So this will help show you how to sort of elongate that die a little bit, because you've only got 2 edges usually on that die set. So we're going to do this from start to finish.
Amazing.
There's hardly any prep that I've done before, so you'll see everything step by step.
This is fabulous.
The first thing that I've done is I've done my mat and layering. So this one, I've even written on what I've done. So this is 5x7 card, and all I've done is gone around the edge with a pen and just tied in the stitching that we have in the main images on the little banner. So that all ties in. And then I've got another piece of card, which is 4.5 by 6.5, and that fits in the centre. These 2 pieces of paper are from our birthday bonanza.
I was going to
card.
ask what they were from. I love the colours.
So I chose it because it was nice and bright, but I also chose it as well because you could make this yourself.
Yeah.
With your prism inks, a bit of smooshing, a bit of watercolour. But for ease and quickness, I thought I'd just pick something quite easy. So they're the 2 mat and layering. So for the first bit, what we're going to do is, you have to bear with, because I've brought all my stuff in my little lunchbox.
Ah, I love it.
So I've got my dye brush, just for the backing, because I'm not like Anne-Marie, I can't get these off.
I have to use it. But you know, on Monday when I was in here, there was no dye brush.
Well, I saw yours and thought, right, I'm just going to bring my little lunchbox with everything. So, yeah, I packed it all up, but I'm really not like Anne-Marie, I can't get this off.
It's just practice.
I know. I should have put finger lift on, but I didn't have any at home.
See, I'm not very good at using the finger lift. It's funny, isn't it, how we're all prefer our different adhesives, because Becca loves the finger lift.
So I always just line it up at the bottom and then one corner.
Oh,
and
that's quite clever, isn't it? Stacking it up on your mat
it
like
lines
that.
Up at the bottom. Then you can line up at the edge.
That.
And it just goes on straight.
I've never even thought about doing it like that before. What a good idea.
So I've stuck that down, and we're going to start off by cutting our aperture and the little ridge at the side. So with our die set, I'll show you how this works. I've lost a die already. This is not a good start,
Would you like one off here?
Oh no, it's here.
Have you got it?
It's attached. Okay, so you get this die set, this die I mean, and we're gonna just line that up with the corner. So you can see that usually it would cut a square and you can just trim the 2 edges. We're just gonna line it up with that corner and using my low tack tape just to keep it in place.
Oh, Stacy, you don't have our fun low tack tape.
I know, it's just the ones that I've had at home.
The one you have at home.
I know. And then the really cool thing about these dies is it's got this little alignment system at the top. So each aperture just fits in. It's not too tight, so you're not going to damage your dies, even if they move. So you just line it up, put a little bit of tape down to secure it in place, and you're good to go.
That's it. Such a cool little thing,
It's just in the right place. And what it means is when it's a square, if you put your wheel right in the centre, it's going to be in the right place every time. It's going to be
exactly the right place.
And it's going to work with this little notch that you've got at the side.
So this is why Stacy is awesome, because she thinks of all of these little tips and tricks to make life a little bit easier for you at home.
So if I can get this off,
just give it a pull. There you go.
We're going to run it through our die cutting machine, and I'm so glad that we've got the MIDI, because I have the Cricut, the really old Cricut green one. Cuttlebug.
Retro.
So I'm well used to these
manual
through.
Yeah, we used to have a Cuttlebug at home.
So am I right in saying that we're having a bit of a chat later?
Yeah.
And
we are.
People can ask questions.
Definitely. Do you have any questions for Stacy? Is there anything you'd like to know? Would you like to pick her brains? Because after this demo, we're gonna head over to a little comfy area with a few little comfy chairs, and we're gonna have a little chat with our Stacy. So if you've got any questions for her, please get them in and pop them on the message, the comments, or you can message us. But let us know anything at all you'd like to ask Stacy. Any sort of ideas you might have for what you'd like to see with our stamps and dies, because Stacy is your lady.
And get your ideas in for next year.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been planning
We
this
have.
week.
We have.
Okay, so that has cut out this corner, this little finger area, and your aperture, which is going to work with the original card. I've also, in advance, cut out the... Didn't think you wanted me to watch all these cutting out bits. So I've cut out the wheel, ready, and that's just in white ink me. But if you had enough paper, you could do it in that yellow, so you didn't get that white background.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You could do it in the yellow, or you could colour it to match the banner.
Yeah.
I've just done it in white so you can see the difference. So there are all the bits for the front. I then took some scrap bit of ink me, and we're going to stamp our stamps.
Exciting.
I know. Stamping live. I don't think I've done some stamping live, you know.
Well, there's always a first time for everything. You'll be fine.
I mean, this is going slightly better than the demo I did a while ago, where, if you remember, viewers, I just used purple glue on everything.
Oh, okay. What, construction glue?
No,
the
actual purple.
The one that dries clear?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when I say it was everywhere, it was everywhere. It was all over the table. And they've not let me back. They've not let me back since.
Nobody told me of these mishaps, Stacey. Everyone's just let me plan you in.
Just, yeah. So I always use my stamping press, unless it's really, really little stamp.
Yeah.
So we're going to put the little world, but move it up a little bit, because we're going to extend it a little bit. We've also got the little plane, and we're also going to do the banner. We'll do that after? No, we'll do, you know what we'll do? It's easier to cut first, then stamp. So before I do that, where's my die gone? Here. Get your aperture die again. This is just a step to lift everything off the page. You could just stamp directly onto the blue background.
Yeah.
So just run that through. And then I don't know whether you want to read any comments while I run this through.
We have lots of people sharing the answer to the questions. There's a lot of different answers coming in. Some people think it's a trick question, Emily.
It's not.
Some people think you're out to trick us on a Friday.
I wouldn't do that on a Friday.
She wouldn't. No. Lots and lots of people getting the right answer, but lots of people just saying that all the answers are correct. There's lots and lots of random answers coming through.
It's a really weird question.
It's quite funny. I like it. Lots of people saying that your die is very clever. But yeah, if you've got a question for Stacey at all, do pop it in the comments. We'd love to know. We'd love to know everything about Stacey, wouldn't we? You know, what's her McDonald's order this morning?
Look, he outed me live. I managed to get out of the house this morning, and he went, "Hey, what you having for your dinner?" And I was like, "I've got some sandwiches in my bag." So I didn't tell him.
It's a lie. We're getting McDonald's on Friday.
Right. So back to the step. So I've cut out the aperture, which matches what we've cut in the background. We've got the stamp. We've got the plane, and then we're just going to line this up. So you're going to line up this corner with the aperture. Give it a little bit of wiggle room. And this is why the stamping press is perfect, because you can line all that up, lift them all up. And then I'm going to use the black VersaFine. We love this stuff.
We do.
We test all of our stamps with this. Most of our cards are probably done with this.
Yeah, definitely.
I also like that with the stamping press you can do multiple, because if you miss a bit, just stamp it again.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? It just gives you that confidence. If you're not a confident stamper, the stamping press is just amazing.
So then I've pressed it down, and I'm just going to go over and apply pressure near enough on every part of the stamps, just so then it's got that even pressure all the way around. And then, moment of truth, lift it up.
Ta-da! Mandy Duggan is saying she's fairly new to Hunky Dory. Who is Stacy, please? Is she part of the design team? That is completely my fault, because I didn't actually... I introduced Stacy, but I didn't tell you anything about her. I just assumed everybody knew, which is very silly of me. So Stacy, you are one of our fabulous designers, but your area of expertise is Moonstone and For the Love of Stamps, isn't it? That's where you... that's all you do, really, isn't it? You don't really do any other design work. It's mostly
it's all
those
just,
two, isn't it?
Yeah, anything that's cut out.
Yep.
And anything that's stamped with ink is me.
Yeah, so you come up with lots of the ideas, lots of the concepts, and really sort of see it through start to finish, don't you? Yeah, you've got a lot of love for your products. And it definitely shows.
I think it's because in uni I did like hand paper cutting.
Yes.
With a craft knife. So then that went into kind of laser cutting, and then that has then gone into die cutting.
Yeah.
So I just love cutting paper.
Just cutting.
I know that sounds really silly, but I love paper cuts in general. Anything that with paper.
Yeah.
I love it.
We love it as well.
So I've stamped that out, and just because when you colour in with your brush markers, if it's still a little bit wet, it can kind of blend in together and make it a little bit mucky. So what I've done is, before the show,
she's so good.
I've already stamped them, and then I've just cut them out with scissors, and obviously then cut out just this little bit here with the craft knife. But apart from that, it's all done with scissors.
Amazing.
And then we're going to colour. So I need to cheekily ask Anne-Marie for a set of alcohol markers at home, because at the moment I've only got brush markers.
Oh, we can fix that.
So,
we can fix
so yeah, we're using brush markers. I love these, because you can get a similar effect to alcohol markers.
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they both have their place, don't they? It depends what sort of finish you want to go for. But yeah, these can be, if you're using these with your premium watercolour card and like water, they're very sort of forgiving, whereas alcohol markers are sort of when they're down, they're down.
Yeah.
You know, there's not as much wiggle room. So if you're maybe a little bit newer to crafting and colouring and, you know, you want in a starting point, the brush markers are perfect.
So I'm actually doing it on Ink Me, which means that they don't blend quite as nicely as the premium, but I tend to do the complete opposite of what you were told in school, which is like, colour nicely, don't do it in circles. But when have you ever seen grass that is flat and has lines? So with grass, I tend to colour in circles, and then you get that tone, different tones throughout.
Almost gives you a bit of texture, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then you literally just colour in circles. I know that sounds really mad to colour in circles, but we're just using the alcohol markers. We're using 076, which is just quite a light green. We are going to add some shading in a minute.
It looks great already though, the different sort of colours you get in there.
I know, you could just leave it like this and just a little bit over the top with my colouring.
We like
sometimes.
a bit extra, don't worry.
Now what you can do is you can go over with the same pen and it'll add more ink. Or I've got 047, which is a slightly darker green, and I'm just going to add shading around the edge at the top, underneath the trees where you'd get a bit of shade. And it's not neat at all, just throw in on the colour.
Mm-hmm. We like that.
And then go back in with your light colour like you would do with alcohol markers and start blending that out with the exact same technique with the circles. Start pulling that colour down and you just get a little bit more texture, a little bit more colour, a little bit more shading.
It's fab. I love it.
So you just get that darker edge and then you get the lighter at the bottom. I'm going to do the same with the blue. And again, with this one, instead of circles, I tend to ripple it. So I add colour and ripple it like you would do with water.
I love that. We've got some very strange comments coming in, you know. So we've got Shelley asking where Dan is in his flamenco dress. And then we've got Zara wondering where Alan is. We will get Alan in for you, Zara. I feel like we need to, you know, limit how much you see Alan. But we will get him in for you. She likes Alan, does Zara? Oh, and then Zara's she's answered Shelley saying, where is Dan in his flamenco dress and Alan in drag? I have no idea what's going on anymore.
What day is it?
All Natalie's fault. Sounds about right, doesn't it?
So the two blues I used was 081 and 031. And then for the sun, we're going to go in with the 005, which is the yellow, and then just for a little bit shading, 056. So you'll see that I put down the base colour again for the sun. And then
just looks so happy, doesn't it?
just add that orange line at the bottom and then blend that out. It just blends it all nicely. I love a bit of shading. For the trees,
go on.
I've got a slightly darker green just to give it a bit of variety, so 079. And again, trees don't come in lines. So we're just going to do circles.
I love it. I think this has probably given confidence to a lot of people that, I don't know, see colouring and see it as a, sometimes it can look very flat and are a little bit concerned that they can't achieve that, and actually giving it a little bit textured, you know, and not colouring very, I don't want to sound rude, but not colouring very neatly.
No, it's not neat at all.
It's going to give you such a cool effect.
I think that's the thing, because with these pens, if you colour in lines, you're going to get that streaky line just because of the way they are. It's very much layering ink.
Yeah.
So by doing the circles, it just gives you that slightly textured look, sort of, is it mottled?
Yeah.
Is that the word? Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
For the banner, we're going to go with that bright red. Again, nothing too precise. You don't have to be the best at colouring. At the end of the day, if you're making cards, you don't want to spend 18 million hours trying to colour.
No, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Natalie does, because Natalie loves colouring. And then we're going to go with the red in the body of the plane, not just the body of the plane, red. And then go back in with that dark blue that we used for the shading on the water and colour the wings.
Oh, cute. There's lots of people getting their orders today, you know, that they placed yesterday.
That is amazing.
Our service is top notch right now. We also have Carol, who won our Win It Daily on Tuesday. That is being delivered today. She can't wait. It's almost like a belated birthday present from the 14th of September. Thank you so much for the super demos this week. It has been fabulous, hasn't it? 5 days. We've loved it this week. We've had such a good time.
It has been really good. Okay, so we've got all that. We're just going to add foam pads on if you want to carry on with your
Yes, I will.
Like that.
Denise Parker has just said, wow, I've learnt something new today with colouring. Thank you, Stacy. That's amazing. Thank you to Hunky Dory for all the lives this week. It's been wonderful. That's from Sue. Margaret Hankins saying, I love the effect with the colouring and so easy. Thank you, Stacy, for that tip. Lots of people saying thank you for the colouring tip. Lots of people requesting that Alan and Dan come in wearing flamenco dresses. Maybe this is something we need to arrange, Emily.
It's not something I want to see personally.
Well, no, me neither. Me neither.
I don't think anyone really wants to see that.
You never know. Halloween's not far away.
Yeah.
Oh, Eileen MacDonald, she lived at number 13 for 13 years and had 13 stairs.
No, that's one step too far, that.
It is, it is. Don't forget, if you would like to be with the chance of winning our Win It Daily, not weekly, daily this week, we are treating you guys. You need to like, share and comment with your answer to our question. Friday the 13th is said to be lucky, not unlucky, lucky for some. Who? Is it people who are married on Friday the 13th, people who are born on Friday the 13th, or people who live at number 13? Let us know. We will be announcing the winner at the end of the show. You've probably got, how long do you reckon, Emily? About another 10 minutes? Yeah? Another 10 minutes to get your answers in.
Okay, so we've got them prepped and ready with foam pads on the back. I've just used the really thin ones for this little
strips. They're perfect, aren't
I
they?
love strips. And
Yeah.
I just cut everything up with strips.
Yeah.
I don't do squares.
No, strips.
Strips all the way. And then we're going to move on to stamping our wheel. So on our website, because I do know that not everyone can do things by eye.
No. Yeah.
And sometimes you're going to get it wrong. So I've put together this alignment guide which shows you whereabouts to stamp for the best alignment.
I like
with
that.
So you can see that the larger images sort of in the centre, and then the actual sentiments are much further in.
Yeah.
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 So this will help you just align everything, and we've got the one for each set.
Oh, incredible.
So these are
fabulous?
all free.
Yep.
Just download them.
Just download on the website.
Yep.
Amazing.
That's all I did this morning. I just downloaded them.
Doesn't she think of everything?
But then one step further, we've got the wheel surprise template. If you don't have to use this, I don't think Natalie did on TV. I find this is perfect and much easier to use. So there's two methods. Basically, you print this out. These are actual size, so cut them around the edge. I've already done mine, and then I've cut out the little aperture using a craft knife, and then poked a little hole through the centre using my little pokey tool on the die brush. The exact size. And there's two methods you can do. So you can either place it on top, like this, and stamp through. I tend to lift mine off just so then I don't get any ink around the edge. Or you can just use a pencil and mark where you want to stamp, and then turn it, stamp, mark it again, stamp again. So we're going to use the stamping press, and I know I haven't got any cleaning things with me, so I'm going to get ink all over me. I've got stamps everywhere.
Yeah, there wasn't any sort of wiping materials on Monday when I was here, so yeah, I got inky and stampy as well.
So we're going to put flying by to say on the actual card front, and then we're going to have all different sentiments inside. So this is how I did it the other day. So keep those down there to keep it in place. Place your template over the top and make sure it's in the centre. Get your stamp. Put it where you want it to be. Lift your template up.
So clever.
And it's in the right place.
I love that.
So you could guess, you could do it by eye from the alignment guides, or you could do it this way, and it's kind of guarantees it to be in the right place.
I like that
every
idea.
time. So just ink that up. Get ink all over your stamping press. Stamp it. And then I go with 4. So rotate it 90 degrees, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Line your template up again where you want it, and you can actually start seeing I don't know whether you can see it on there, but you can see a little shadow where your previous one is. So get your next stamp. Let's go with happy birthday. Place that in the centre.
I love how you've just made it so easy.
Lift it up, and it's in the right place.
Gemma Wilson is saying this stamping platform looks amazing. I love that it's magnetic. Yeah, it really is such a cool tool. Now I've been stamping for quite a long time, so I wouldn't say that I'm not a confident stamper, but I don't think I would stamp without using that now, because it's, like Stacey said, it's just guaranteed to be right. And if it's not right, you can stamp it again and it's perfect. You know, if you're doing something that you do need to line up, you know, something that's a little bit trickier, it just does all the work for you. It's just such an amazing tool. You can grab it on our website. Do we still have extra magnets as well?
We do.
Yeah, so you can grab some extra magnets if you want extras, or if you've misplaced yours, because I know that can happen as well. But it is amazing. Shelley has just said get one. I agree.
I agree. This is mine from home. I have one in my desk at work. I love it. I've always used blocks, but this kind of just changed my stamping life.
And even if you're not very good at gripping the blocks as well, you know, or you struggle putting the pressure on a block and getting the pressure even, you can, it's just much easier with the stamping platform. It's brilliant.
And then let's go just for you for the final one. So we're lining that up. Just make sure it's in the centre of your wheel. Place that in.
Amazing.
Lift.
I love it.
Whenever we do like things like this, concept cards, where there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of putting together, I design it to be as simple as I possibly can make it.
Yeah.
And give you the tools in case you're not confident and you want that extra little bit of help. So that is our wheel done. We're just going to go in with the blue background that we did. And we're going to have this in the corner, like I bring this in. So we're going to have this in the corner. Put that there.
Yeah, so many people agreeing with the with the stamping platform. Linda Wagner said, I've just got one, I just need to practice. Yeah, just have a practice. Honestly, it just take a little bit getting used to. Shelley said, sometimes I go to grab my blocks and tell myself off. It's easy to do, isn't it? But yeah, just the more you use it, the more you'll get used to it, and the more you'll just be like, well, how have I managed without it? I don't understand.
You know what as well? I sometimes have like little twitches in my hands.
Yeah.
You can let go.
Yeah.
You're not going to twitch anywhere. You're not going to do anything. I've just lifted that up. I can go in again.
Yeah,
stamp it,
exactly.
And it's fine. And that's stamped perfectly again. So because we've got a little cloud, stamp at the bottom, I'm going to keep that in place. Use my tiny little stamping block. And this is just because it's such a small stamp and we're going to do multiple. We're just going to add in.
So cute.
To fill that background.
Elaine Ward has said, today's the first day I've been able to watch the live shows this week, but as much as I love your live shows, I love my son so much more. He lives in Singapore and was able to come home this week, so after 18 months, we've been able to spend 5 days together. 5 days I've treasured, being back to being on my own again, but hopefully I can visit sometime next year. Oh, Elaine, I hope you've had a fabulous time. How lovely. But yeah, we're always here. You know, we keep you company. I'm glad you can join us today. You can watch back any of the shows as well on Facebook and YouTube. See all the amazing deals that we've had.
So I've just got a white gel pen and I'm just highlighting. It's already got quite a light background. You possibly can't see it on there. I will lift up my other one in a minute, but just putting a little bit of cloudness in the cloud.
A little bit of cloudiness in the clouds.
Yeah.
Nice white fluffy ones though. We don't want any dark grey ones.
No, again, I'm doing circles again.
Yeah.
Circles is my go-to colour. So if I lift this up, because this is dried and everything, you can just see how those clouds stand out a little bit more. So I think that is everything, and we can actually start putting them all together, which
Gemma
is exciting.
Is asking, can the stamping platform be used while you're sitting down? My MS forbids me for standing for a long time. Yeah, absolutely. We always sit down when we're crafting. We only stand up in here. So yeah, absolutely, you can use it while you're sat down.
I use it stamping sitting down at my desk to test all the stamps that
Yeah.
come in, just because there's sometimes so many.
Yeah.
I'd be stood up all day. Okay, so this is the only technical bit that you need to...
Okay, let's listen.
So I'm going to take these off in a minute, and what I've done is already marked my centre point. So the centre point, if you imagine that as a square, which is your original die. So I've done this. I did have my measurements, so I've not brought it in. I think I've done it. So I did it. I know this is not our ruler.
What is this?
Sorry. I couldn't fit our ruler in my
Did
lunchbox.
we check her toolbox before she came in?
Right.
This is not approved.
It's not even in inches, this ruler. It's in inches usually.
It's a fake ruler.
Have we not got a real ruler in here?
Is there not a real ruler in the thing next to
A
you?
real ruler.
Can you measure it on the scoreboard? Will that help? Or a trimmer?
Oh, you know what? I've got a metal one down here.
We don't have any rulers in here.
See, this is why I bring my own stuff, because...
Well, I learnt that lesson on
Natalie
Monday.
do with all the stuff? Right. It's a 5x7 piece of card, because we're putting it on a 5x7 card blank. So half of that is 2.5.
We could have figured that out, I reckon.
I know, I just was having a little bit of a slow moment. So that's 2.5. So you've got your centre point there. 2.5 this way is your centre point here. Right. Wow, that was hard work for Friday morning. Sorry, guys. And I've lost my dye brush.
That's what's up.
Oh no, I found it. I found my...
Come on, Stace, you've been doing really well.
I know,
Don't lose
I've
it now.
done really well. You know what, it's the measurements, and Natalie says the same thing. She has to do like 3 and 2 bits. And
Yeah, it's...
do it in bits.
If you just make up the measurements, you don't need to worry about them.
But that is the only, I would say, technical bit. You just need to find your centre point.
So that all is determined by the size of your card, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's obviously easier with a square one.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to show you how to make something slightly
Oh, she goes with
larger.
the crazy sticking again.
I know, it's not straight though.
Oh, Stace.
I know.
It's
So
okay,
this
we'll
is
let
going
you
to go
off.
on there.
Yeah.
But just before that, we're going to poke a hole through.
Okay.
Doing it on my craft mat. Please do not cut your fingers.
No, we don't want no cut
That
fingers.
is something that I would probably do.
Yeah.
So
We did have first aid on standby then, just in case.
I needed first aid yesterday, didn't I? So there you can see it's in the centre. So you're going to get your brads that comes with the Ultimate Collection.
Sorry. Michelle said, what?
I don't know what they're laughing at.
She said, watch out, Stacey.
You know why they're
Oh
all
my
laughing
word.
at me? Because yesterday...
No, she said the dye brushes grow legs and walk out the demo area.
Anne-Marie's lost it.
All I can see now is the dye brushes just like... I can just envisage them having little legs and walking
Like,
out.
so walking along. Off we go.
Oh my goodness, Michelle, that's really tickled me.
You've broken Anne-Marie.
Oh, you have? Oh my goodness.
She's crying.
That's proper made me chuckle. We need to like stick some legs on one now.
Right. Back to the normal corner.
Sorry.
You've got your 2 holes. You're going to stick your brad through. I think you get quite a lot of brad. So
You
do
do.
you get 100?
You do get 100.
That's like 100 cards.
100 cards.
Or like multiple embellishments. So I poked it through and then just split at the back. Oh no, I've missed a step. Go back. That's because you're giggling.
Sorry, it's all Michelle's fault.
Michelle, we'll ban you. No, we won't ban you.
We won't ban you.
We love a good chuckle. Right, so you can just do it the way I did. But for ease, what I would recommend is sticking some really chunky foam pads on the back. But do not take the backs off. This is just to lift it. Okay? Don't take the backs off. It's an important step. Otherwise, your wheel will not turn.
We don't want that.
So
The whole idea will be wasted if it doesn't turn. It's just a card.
Just a card with no movement. I might have to get another one because this is why you need 100. Because
Do you need another?
no, I've
Oh, you got
a whole
some. You got some.
got my
Brought your
little
own
bag.
stuff.
You
Linda has said,
you need
please bring Stacy back. She's so much fun.
Bringing Michelle back.
I know. Shelley said it is the comment of the show. It was absolutely hilarious.
We should have that. Should have a comment of the show.
We should. That was an
And then
absolute cracker.
compile them all
Yeah.
and do like a little comment special. So what that does is you can now turn it,
Yay!
but you've got that lift. You can see it. Oh no, we go that way. She's testing me today. She's testing me. Right, so you can see that they're just lifted a little bit. Again, another important step when you're putting these on, do not stick foam pads onto your wheel. So the way that I did it is I got a strip first and lay your card out like this so you know you need foam pads on that side.
Andrea just asked if there's anywhere she can watch the shows. I've lost your comment.
Yeah.
Was it Andrea?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch them back on Facebook. They're all available on our Facebook page, but you can also watch them back on YouTube as well. So yeah, watch the week back because we've had some amazing demonstrations throughout the week, and it will just show you all the offers. We've got the tiered gifts as well. We've not even mentioned those yet. We will quickly run through those for you as well today.
So it probably looks a little bit weird having foam pads in random places. If it was a square...
But there's a reason for it, isn't
yeah,
there?
if it was a square, you'd just put them in the four corners and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I'm just obviously making life more difficult.
Well, no, you're just showing us that we don't have to just make square cards.
I know, well that's what I wanted. I wanted to show how different they can be. They don't all have to be square. You can make them bigger squares as well. You can make them 8x8 if you really wanted to and have it in the top corner.
Or you could make it the size that it is and then mount it onto a bigger card if you wanted to.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, this is obviously slightly bigger. It's on a 5x7. Moment of truth, whether I've stuck the foam pads in the right place. And then just centre it on your card blank. And I've probably stuck it.
Oh, come on, Stace, don't say that.
No, I have. You know what? It's in the tiniest little foam pad.
Just caught it in the tiniest little place.
Yeah. Don't worry.
You have a little bit of wiggle time with the foam pads, which is good.
Yeah. Especially on like adorable scoreable or slightly coated cardstock. Look. I'll show you what I've done in a minute. Right. So all I've done is I've stuck them too close to the finger. So I've just cut the edge.
You daft banana.
I know. And it moves.
Yay!
And look how in the centre
perfect.
all your sentiments are because of that alignment.
Absolutely spot on. I would have to use that guide for sure.
And then the final thing is just to add all these elements on the top. So let's do it there.
Coming together now.
I know, we got there in the end.
We did, but no, we wanted to show you sort of completely start to finish because I know Natalie demonstrated these on Wednesday on Create and Craft, but sometimes we don't have the time there to really sort of show you exactly how to put the cards together.
We sometimes skip a few steps.
Yeah, so it's nice for us to be able to show you complete step by step right from scratch here. And then obviously you can watch it back as well at your own pace if you're getting the collection and then you're doing your own card, you can watch this back.
So there's your completed card, and the other thing I would do is add in the little turn.
Oh yes, so people know to turn the little spinny wheel. I love it.
Natalie was adding it onto the actual wheel as well. So if you on the wheel, if I show you on here, you've got actual dotted line around the inside, so you know that you need to put all your aperture elements on the inside, and then you stamps on the
Oh,
outside.
on the outside.
So there's
Very
little
clever.
tips and tricks in there. But yeah, I then put that on a 5x7 card blank.
I love it. Love, love, love. Okay, thank you, Stacey, so much. So I'm going to quickly show you some of our fabulous makes because it would be an absolute crime not to. And then we're going to run through tiered gifts, and then we're going to ask Stacey some questions. How exciting. So here we have, let me just get in there and show you this one. This one's made by the lovely Kelly. It's so cool, isn't it? Great for boys. Obviously a girls game as well, but in our house it is the boys. And we have this one here by Jessica. It's just such a cool concept. I love it. And boys love like kinetic cards, don't they? I think it is definitely, and just kids in general do, don't they? You're a winner.
So top tip with this one, you'll see, sorry Anne-Marie, on this one, because the aperture is at the bottom of your card, when you come to doing your alignment guides, they're all kind of facing to the centre. So this is the centre point. But because that one is at the bottom, all your elements will be facing away.
Yeah, I get you.
Just because of the way the aperture is.
That makes sense. Absolutely. There's another one there with the fabulous treats inside. What have we won? A teddy bear! Oh, look at this one. This one has no spinny. This is just the stamps and the die. That's made by Becca. Then we have another one by the lovely Jessica. Again, that's just using the dies and the stamps. No, just the stamps.
Just stamps.
Just the stamps, ignore me. This one here by Samantha.
And that's using the wheel in a totally different way.
Yeah.
That's using it as like a mat, which is really nice.
Definitely, with that little, because it's got that little scalloped edge and that like sort of stitch detail. It's another one just using the stamps. Ah, look at this one. Another one by Samantha. Love the colours of that one. Ah, what's this one? Ah, look at all the colours. How cool is that? That was by our lovely Kelly. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, I love this one when I saw it. So they've used the
Oh,
wheel
my
and some of
goodness.
our Pocket Pals stamps.
Oh. Look at the little faces.
Because with the ice cream you get faces, so you can choose different faces.
So cute. So the stamp is from
Pocket Pals
Pocket
collection.
Pals. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. So not just the die can be used with so many other stamp sets as well. How cool is that? Oh, this one by lovely Nat. It's oh, huh? Oh, does it? Way.
How cute would that be if you made multiple and sent it to like your family as well?
Definitely. Definitely. Oh, they're just fab, aren't they? This one's really cute. I love the colours on this one. Very autumnal.
This is really clever because they've done two. Is it Kelly that's done this? Kelly's done two apertures, which is very clever.
Balloons, love and happiness. Bubbles, balloons. That's very cool, isn't it? How does this work? It's mad,
don't know,
isn't
it
it?
blows
My
my
brain
mind.
just can't figure it out. And then this one again by the lovely Kelly, using that one that Stacey's just done there. Flying by to say, with
You
love.
can see that that is the square version.
Yes.
Which is I would say slightly easier.
Well,
But
you know.
Once you know what you're doing, you can go back and follow this in the demo as well.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there we go. This one was a little bit tricksy then. Oh, they're amazing, aren't they? Absolutely love them. Love, love, love. Okay, so let's just quickly show you, before we have our chat with Stace, about our amazing tiered gifts. So this week, okay, so it started on Monday, it ends on Sunday. Every single order that is placed that's over £1, you have to buy something. You will get one of the Diamond Sparkles gemstones or gemstone rolls worth £2.49. If you spend £15, you're going to get your diamond sparkles gemstones, and you're going to get a luxury topper set. So you can see at the bottom there, you've got that those gorgeous swans. It could be a Christmas one, it could be an everyday one. It's a complete lucky dip, and that then brings your gift total to £5.48. If you then spend £25, you will get your diamond sparkles, your luxury topper set, and you'll get this gorgeous Mirror Textures pack, which has been designed and manufactured exclusively for our 13th birthday celebrations. Is it on the website yet, Emily?
I don't think it is.
Oh, see, you still can't get it. You need to get it now. If you get 15 sheets of that, so that brings your total up to £13.47. If you spend £40, you're going to get your diamond sparkles, your topper set, your Mirror Textures, and a little book. So that makes your total £23.46. If you spend £60, you're going to get diamond sparkles gemstones, topper set, Mirror Textures, little book, and a deluxe craft pad, which are these absolute beauties up here. If you spend £75, you're going to get your diamond sparkles gemstones, luxury topper set, Mirror Textures, little book, deluxe craft pad, and a Moonstone die set. So that brings your total to £50.44. So for me, I'm only spending £25 there because I'm getting £50 worth of freebies back. If you spend £100, oh my goodness, you'll get your diamond sparkles gemstones, your luxury topper set, your Mirror Textures, a little book, a deluxe craft pad, a Moonstone die, and a set of brush markers. And that will bring your total to £65.43. Oh my golly gosh. How incredible is that? All the gifts are a lucky dip, so we can't change them, you can't pick them. You don't need to add them to your baskets. They will be added at to your boxes at our end by the fabulous Hunky Dory Fairies in the warehouse. So don't miss out. Make sure you get your orders in and get all of these incredible freebies for free. How amazing. Okay, so last chance for your Win It Daily. This is it now. Absolute last chance. Not going to give you any more chances after this one. If you would like to be in with the chance of winning this storage caddy, you just need to like, share and comment with your answer to our question, which is Friday the 13th is said to be lucky for some, but who? Is it people who marry on Friday the 13th, people who were born on Friday the 13th, or people who live at number 13? Let us know your answer and we will select a winner very, very soon for that. So do not miss your opportunity to get your answers in. And we will be back in a moment and we'll be chatting to the lovely Stacy. Hey, how cozy is our little corner?
It's well cute.
It's fabulous, isn't it? So we've come over here and we want it to be a little bit less formal, a little bit.
Yeah. I
Cash.
just needed to sit down, I'm not going to lie.
we need to sit down. We need to sit down. And what we have done is we have asked you guys to send in some questions for our lovely Stacy. So, are you ready?
I think so.
We're going to test her now.
I don't know any of these questions, so I'm a little bit scared.
No. So we have got, Michelle Hutchinson has asked, well, she said, these dies are so clever. How do you come up with your ideas for your new collections?
It sounds really cheesy, but I get my ideas from everywhere.
Yeah.
So I remember when I was first coming up with stamp ideas years ago, and I think I came into you one morning and I was like, Anne-Marie, I saw a barge on the way here. Do you think we could do a barge stamp?
She is a little bit crazy like that.
So
yeah.
I tend to just look around. It sounds
just see
really
what it's about. Yeah.
So with the flying by to say, I actually saw a plane going by. I thought, oh my god, this would be amazing. And I'm always wanted to do like kinetic moving cards.
Yeah.
And Anne-Marie's always like,
yeah. So I'm like, well, how can we make it easy? That's the thing. If we can make it easy, we can do it. That's okay.
So yeah, everywhere, shopping, when I'm out, holidays.
You're just inspired by lots of different things. Yeah. Everything you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fabulous, thank you very much. And then we have got Caroline Blair Garrett, who has said, how did Stacey get into crafting? That's a good one.
So probably my first crafting that I ever did was about 2 years old. And I scribbled, and I mean scribbled with crayon. And then my dad actually took it and made a T-shirt for my mum. So I'm hoping she's still got it, Mum. You have still got it, haven't you?
Yeah, Mum, you are watching.
But yeah, so that was my first one. And then since then, I kind of drew an awful lot.
Yeah.
With pencils, pens. I remember doing a little duck when I was like
cute.
about 8 out of pastels. And then it was probably when I was in high school that I started making cards and things like that. I do a lot of like home decor. And then in obviously university, which we were talking about before, my whole kind of project, you know, like you do the end of the year, the whole project was craft, like handmade versus technology. So it was a whole thing about the benefits of one versus the other, and then how they can kind of come together to create something totally brand new.
Amazing.
Which kind of fits in with crafting, because obviously you've got the hand sort of cutting with dies, but then you've got the technology of the actual dies and the machine. And together they just make something amazing, don't they? So,
love that. Thank you, Caroline, for that question. And then we have got a question from Donna Snowd. I hope that is pronounced correctly. How long have you been crafting for? I think we've probably covered that one a very long time without giving away Stacey's age.
I probably came out with a pencil.
Yeah. Well, ask Mum. And Gemma, you've asked again. Gemma Wilson asked, where do you get your inspiration from for your new designs? So again, it's we sort of covered that as well. This one is my favourite question. Emma Swinglehurst has asked, what is Stacey's favourite Moonstone set that she has designed? That has put you on the spot.
I know. The one that stands out in my mind is something that we did very early on. Don't know whether you remember the mandala set that we did for Rose Gold Moments. Yeah.
That was
testing
beautiful.
my memory.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
And it was a corner piece, and it took ages to make sure that if you cut 4, that they all worked together. But the cards that they made with that was absolutely stunning. Yeah,
they were incredible. It was such a detailed die as well, wasn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous.
So yeah, that is still my favourite to this day.
Oh, we all have our faves, don't we? Yeah. And then our final question, a little bit of a cheeky one. Emily put this one in. Can you give us a little spoiler of what's to come?
Well, I know something that's coming this weekend.
Top secret.
You will need a stamping press.
You will need a stamping press.
You'll need some prism inks.
Yep. Check.
And together, maybe some stamps that are coming at the weekend.
Maybe tomorrow's.
And a lot of layering.
Maybe at 5:15 with the lovely Laura tomorrow on Create and Craft.
I'm very excited for these. It's
very
something
excited.
That we did when we first did stamps.
Quite a while ago,
2016 it was.
Amazing.
That was some of our first sort of...
Oh my goodness.
Literally, no one is there. And it's just fallen off.
Little book, just attacking everybody.
It's got legs.
Stop it.
The dye brush again.
Stop it. I'm just going to envisage all of our products with legs. Okay, so that is your little sneak peek. Tomorrow at 5:15 and 9 p.m, the lovely Laura will be showing you those incredible layering stamps.
Do you want another sneak?
Yes.
So in a couple of weeks, like October, we've got something cute. Something cute, and you'll need your die cutting machine.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Animals.
I'm very excited.
I'm not going to say any more. But
very, very
you'll
excited.
love them.
Yeah,
and you can put them in your pocket.
Yeah, you will. They're very, very cute. Love, love, love. Okay. So we are going to... Oh, we're going to spin the wheel, I think. Should we do this? Should we do... No, let's do the Win It Weekly first. Win It Daily. Sorry, Emily. not following the rules again. It's listed here for me very in bold and underlined what I should be saying next, and I'm still not doing it right. Okay, so the question was, Friday 13th is said to be lucky for some, but who? Is it people who marry on Friday 13th, people who are born on Friday 13th, or people who live at number 13? You have the answer for us, don't you, Stace?
Well, I think I do. It was written on the... Was it B?
Yeah,
Yay!
it's B. So if you're
I got it
born
right.
on Friday 13th, it is said to be lucky. I just wouldn't expect that, but yeah, that's the answer to the question. So Emily, do we have a winner? We have a winner. Oh, congratulations to Donna Snow. You asked one of our questions. Amazing. Congratulations. You have won that Essentials bundle that's worth over £90, jam-packed full of all your favourites. If you drop us a message, we will get that sent out to you ASAP. And then we are going to... We're going to spin the wheel. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I missed this so much. I missed it so much.
So small.
Doesn't it?
It does look really
It
tiny
does look
there.
really tiny.
Because when you do it up there,
It's
it like
like-
covers your whole face and everything.
It does. Oh, I've missed it so much. I'm very, very excited. Okay, Emily, it says question. What is this? What happens now?
Just to ask, once the wheel has been spun.
Right. Oh, we have a
just to
question.
Comment
Oh, okay.
with the answer to that.
The question's a good one. Okay, I'm going to spin. Stacey, I would ordinarily let you spin, but I have missed this
you've
for
not
so
been
long.
in. You can
I'm
do
going to
it.
spin. Okay, I hope it lands on something good because I'm building this up. Ooh, Prism Glimmer Mist.
That is a good one.
That is a good one. How exciting. Okay, are you ready for the question? What came first, the chicken or the egg? You let us know. I mean, that's a very interesting question, isn't it?
I feel like this is going to cause some arguments.
I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Definitely. Lots of comments already. I love it. I love that everyone else is as excited about Spin the Wheel as I am.
You should have just got one for maternity
I
leave.
probably should. If I'd
Like,
have just got one at home.
What should we have for tea and then spin it?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That is such a good idea. Does anyone else have that dilemma every day? What's for tea?
Yeah, you need a wheel.
I'm going to do
Meal
that.
wheel.
I'm going to do that. Oh, Shelley has been very clever. She said chicken alphabetically. I like your thinking. Lots of people saying egg. It's a very good question. Well done, Emily. And Michelle has said the chicken because it has legs.
I laugh every time.
It's proper made me honestly, that has made my Friday, that dye brush with a pair of legs running out the room.
Knocking over the little box. He's already gone.
Fighting to get its way out of the room. Gone. I love it. Lots of people saying, well, the chicken came from the egg, but what laid the egg? Betty, we don't know. We don't know. We're hoping that you guys can actually fill us in on the answer.
We might solve science right here in Funky-Tory.
Oh dear. Emily, do we have a winner?
We do. It's Sharon Louise Parnell.
Sharon Louise Parnell. Parnell.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You have won a Prism Glimmer Mist. Drop us a message and we can get that sorted out for you today as well. Just a quick recap on that TV schedule tomorrow, 5:15 and 9 p.m. Laura will be showing those brand new stamps. So excited. We are going to add the Merry Christmas postcard stamp to the product rollover box.
That's
And
a good prize.
That is a good prize, isn't it? That is a very good prize. And that is everything. Thank you all so much for helping us celebrate our incredible 13th birthday. The offers are on all weekend, so don't miss out. Make sure you get all of your freebies before they end on Sunday. But we will be back here on Monday morning with those incredible stamps. Bye.
Bye.